Hey guys, so today I want to talk about the new Beauty of Joseon sunscreen they recently released and maybe talk about a comparison to the original version. So really quick, I just applied a serum after cleansing, so I'm going to put this to my forehead so you can look at it and see how it looks during the video. And just reading a little bit about it, they wrote it's meant to be a more hydrated version, but then they say it's for oilier to combo skin. So I think they meant to say a less hydrating version for normal to oily skin. So there's kind of how it looks at first. I did a pretty big amount for my forehead, and it's going to be a hot one out there today, so and very sunny. So I'm probably going to put my hat on anyway afterwards. But anyway, so okay, so I just put on my forehead. Definitely feels a little bit nicer than their other version, which is sometimes a little bit on the too hydrating side. Okay, so there's the new version. Then I'm just going to put a little dollop of the old version next to it. And I picked this up for a friend of mine whose birthday is coming right up. So, okay, so on this side, the new version, old version. And maybe I'll just kind of see if that's a little swatch. Okay, so I did that with my index finger. I'll do the other one with my middle finger. So you can kind of see the difference. So there's the new version, original version. New, original, new, original. Lincoln, thank you. He's scratching. Okay, so before I go much further, so the original version of this one has a little bit different filters. So in the original version, they use Uvinol A+, Uvinol T150, Tinsorb M, and Uvisorb HEV for filters, all chemical filters. For the new version, we've got Uvinol T150, Mexoryl XL, Mexoryl SX, Uvinol A+, and then Tinsorb S. So for the new version, we've got a total of 5 chemical filters. The original version has 4 filters in it. So anyway, on to beneficial ingredients. So the new version, they really focused a lot on the rice. We have rice seed water. We've got oat kernel extract, we've got vitamin E, ferulic acid, rice bran oil, Panthenol, Beta-Glucan, biosaccharide gum, and then for acne-prone skin, we've got 3 ingredients of note: Glyceryl, Stearate, carbomer, and vitamin E. So nothing really terribly of note. So if you have acne-prone skin, I don't think this is much to be worried about unless you're sensitive to maybe like vitamin E. But carbomer is pretty low on the comedogenic scale. So anyway, so that's the new version. It's $18. And the original version, the beneficial ingredients in this one, green tea extract, ginseng, rice ferment, vitamin E, niacinamide, lactobacillus pumpkin, niacinamide. Oh, I already mentioned that. And yeah, so they're similar in a lot of ways, but totally different feel. So you can kind of see on this hand, this was where the original or the new version was, and the older version kind of is taking a little bit longer to soak in. So I would say if you have oily skin and the original version didn't work, it might be worth checking out the new version if it's in your price range. So okay, so I put on my forehead. Now I'm going to put on this side, and then I'm going to put the old version on this side just for comparison. So okay, so there we go. And both of them are fragrance free. There's no scent to it at all. And now I'm going to put the original version on my other side so you can see it's kind of soaking in really nicely. Here's the original version. It's definitely thicker. And then I'm going to put it on my chin. So yeah, so the original version definitely takes a little bit more finesse to apply it, a little bit more effort, but it's still, I initially didn't like it. And I think if they would have released the new version first, I think I probably would have been more into it. So yeah, so the original version is definitely a bit thicker, but once they both soak in, they seem pretty similar in terms of their appearance and things on skin. The one interesting thing I will say about the original version, just looking for the ingredient list this morning, and thankfully I just purchased it for a friend, so I have the box to refer to. I did find a couple ingredient lists that listed denatured alcohol in it. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but then I was double checking my new box that I just purchased. There's no denatured alcohol on this list. So I don't know what the deal was. I can't remember if they changed the formula Maybe they have 2 different formulas. Somebody will know. Leave a comment. So I didn't realize it ever had alcohol in it. And maybe that's just wrong. Maybe somebody entered it wrong. I don't know. But the current ingredient list does not list that at all. It's got the green tea, coconut, ginseng, Saccharomyces. So thankfully I had the box, which is nice. So yeah, so this is for my friend. And then this is my previous bottle of it. So in terms of tackiness, you know, it seems like the new, although my forehead's always a little bit more radiant or shiny than the rest of my face, but it feels pretty natural in your skin, both of them. So, I mean, they're similar. And I like the fact that neither of them have fragrance in there. So if you have sensitive skin, the alcohol in here, in the original version, I don't know what the deal with that was. In terms of the filters, I mean, I've used this one now off and on for quite a bit of time. I haven't had any issue with sensitivity in terms of my eye area, in terms of redness or watering. This one, this is the second time I've used it. I used it yesterday, and then this morning, obviously. Yesterday, I didn't have any eye issues in terms of sensitivity. And towards the end of the day, it didn't end up looking shiny or anything, so it was actually pretty nice. So I really liked it. It's got 2 L'Oreal filters in there. And then in terms of UVA filter, I'm pretty confident in these ingredients that they used. Obviously, I don't think they list the percentages, so I mean, that's kind of iffy. But in terms of feel yesterday and things like that, it felt really nice at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. I think they should have released this one first, because I think I would have liked it a little bit more. It took me a while to warm up to the new one, but eventually when I did, I ended up liking it. It just took me some time, and I think it is more hydrating, and throughout the day it ends up looking a little bit more shiny. But I mean, using the new one all day yesterday was fun. It was nice, felt good. It worked well under makeup, worked well over my serums that I applied it over. So it's 18 bucks. So it's pretty friendly. I think it's gonna be pretty friendly for most skin types. And the filters in here look good. I have a feeling this has pretty good UVA protection. Probably better than almost any American sunscreen, no matter what they put in. These filters are going to be much better. So I'm impressed with it. I'm happy with it. It feels nice on my skin. And yeah, so the original version is nice too. The original version, they have 2 filters in common, the Juvenile A Plus and the Juvenile T150. And then the newest version uses Tinserb S. Tinserb M tends to have a little bit of a white cast, which is in the original version, but you don't see any white cast or anything. So yeah, so they both feel very nice, no issues. I look forward to it. I wish I would have known, because then I could have got my friend the new version. If they knew they were coming out with it, I could just waited. But anyway, so I did give blood yesterday. You want to see my, yeah, that's from giving blood. Can you see that? That thing is huge. I've never had a bruise like that after giving blood. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I made it. Yeah, look at that. I can't believe I made it through. I just remember my mom would always get huge bruises like that when she was undergoing treatment for cancer and things. She'd have so I guess I'm turning out like my mom in terms of fragility. It'll heal though, but I wonder what the heck happened. Well, anyway, curious if you guys are going to be picking it up. And if you are, or if you already have, what your thoughts are, or the original. Most people tend to love it, but I think oilier skin people will end up liking this one a lot more. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. Any thoughts, comments, questions, whatever, leave them below. And I will see you guys more tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, Lincoln says hi. He says snore, snore. That's what he says. So, okay, thanks so much.